Hello everyone, welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't yet. And also, if you're inspired to book a personal tarot reading or a service with me, all the information can be found down below in the description box. My website is listed there and you will find all the information on my website. If you don't find anything, you make sure to contact me through my email address, which is also listed down below. So what we're going to do today, we're going to tap into a general tarot reading and we're going to see what are your person's current feelings towards you and any additional messages that really want to come through for you guys today. So we're using the Disney villains once again. I really love the deck. It is so cute and so interesting. So we're using it as our pick a card option. And then we're going to go into other tarot and oracle decks within the reading. So for group number one here, we have this beautiful Seven of Cups card coming through. All right. For group number two here, we have the Sun coming through with the crab. I feel like this is definitely from Moana. The shiny song, the sun energy, Leo energy as well. And here we have group number three with the Nine of Cups coming through. So Ursula represented here for our group number three. We also do have a couple of pre-picked cards already. I asked the deck which cards want to come through for each group and they came. So we're going to see what they are within the reading in the beginning. So if you're new to pick a cards, how this usually goes is you pick a group that is calling towards you the very most, that's sort of popping out to you the very most, calling you in, drawing you in. If there is something interesting in a specific card that's sort of drawing your attention forward, that can be your indication that that is your group. You can pick based on the images, based on what you're drawn towards, based on the timestamps as well. The timestamps are down below if you want to jump into your reading. If you want to pick for more than one person, you can do so. And always, this is always a timeless reading. So whenever you're finding this, it's the perfect time to be aligning with these messages. So feel free to pause the video at this point. If you need a bit more time, call in your person, do a bit of a meditation to tune into yourself and to pick from a place of peace and stability. And I'll see you all in your chosen groups. Hello, group number one. Welcome to your reading. If you have picked the Seven of Cups here, this is going to be your reading today for what wants to come through in regards to your person. So I'm just going to make a bit more space for us over here. So let's get into it. What are their current feelings, Spirit? We have the Seven of Cups coming through. So their overall energy currently is dreamy. They're daydreaming about the potential of exploring this relationship further with you. We have the Page of Coins. So hyena energy here. I feel like this person is planning on doing something. We have Temperance coming through for you guys as well here. Just make this come closer to you. We also have the Ace of Wands showing up here. And we have also the Strength card showing up for you guys. So these are very interesting energies. Overall, what I can tell you just from this is that this person is very balanced at this time. So your person is feeling quite balanced. They do have certain I feel like spikes, action potentials here and there in regards to you, and just I feel like they get a bit excited and desire oriented here and there, but I feel like that is something that they have a good hand on. Overall, they feel like they have a very good hand on how they're processing things in regards to your relationship right now, just because we have the Strength here and we also do have the Temperance energy here, which to me feels like they're taking things very well. They are also just able to, I feel like, moderate themselves in regards to you. They're not taking any strong, impulsive steps forward, is what I'm feeling here. So it's almost like they're able to really just have this certain discipline within themselves when it comes to you. I do want to clarify these cards. Yeah, definitely. We're going to clarify them as well. But overall, what I'm seeing here, this person is interested in exploring this relationship further. They want you to see their many faces with the Page of Coins here. I feel like this person has a lot more to show you about themselves that they have been showing you so far. So they haven't shown you, for example, their goofy and fun side yet. And that is what they're very, very interested in sharing with you. Like very excited to share this part of themselves with you, their goofy, humorous side, their comic persona, let's say. With you here. They haven't gotten around to doing that. I feel like they've shown you their seductive side and their getting shit done side here with the Page of Coins, but it's like it's not their full self. It's not the full colorful spectrum of their personality that they're wanting to convey to you. Right? So right now this person is really, thinking about the many paths forward that this relationship can take. They're also contemplating on just the various feelings that you make them feel, because you don't just elicit one type of feeling from this person, you make them feel a whole spectrum of emotions. And I feel like here with the Seven of Cups, they're reflecting on that, but also they have certain preferred ideas or just situations they like to get into, or they like to sort of focus on with their awareness when it comes to you. So right now the overall energy here is moderate, taking things slow. They feel quite harmonious internally. They do have passion towards you here. A lot of passion is present here, and there is this indication, this willingness, this new vitality present within them, wanting to move things forward, wanting to do things, wanting to take action, wanting to transform the current situation. There is a certain unease is what I'm feeling here in regards to where you currently are within this situation with this person. Right? So they are not really satisfied being where they're right now with you, yet they still feel like they can handle it. I feel like they do want to start something more here with you. They want things to be more practical as well with the Page of Earth or the Page of Coins. They just want things to be more solid, more grounded. They don't want things to be so much up in the air here with the Seven of Cups. Also with Temperance being here, it's like they want that balance, They want that balance of being inside of their emotions and being in tune with their emotions, yet at the same time they want to be grounded, because the Temperance energy, it's almost like having one foot in water, one foot on the earth, and it's that balance that creates a certain beauty and a certain harmony within a relationship from this person's perspective. Yeah, they want to do certain things here, the Ace of Wands. Let's see what wants to come through here. So Spirit, let's just see what wants to come through. Let's clarify the cards. So the Seven of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Cups, please, first of all. Ooh, the Four of Coins, they're withholding this information. So this person is not letting you know, or, not even planning on letting you know right now that they are fantasizing about you so much. I'm hearing they have great plans for you guys. I just heard I have great plans here, but they are not sharing that with you necessarily, because it's not really fleshed out yet. It's just ideas that they're playing with. Right? So it's just ideas right now. They don't want to tell you anything more, but they have plans for the two of you for the future. That's as much as they're allowing me to tell you, really. So the Page of Coins, Spirit, please. Okay, so we have the energy of the Four of Wands. They want to create a better foundation with you, a more stable foundation with you. This is all about celebrations as well, and celebrating your connection also. If you've been together with this person for a while, they want to celebrate this relationship, almost like celebrate your anniversaries, things like that. If you're not together yet, or this is a crush or just more of an elusive relationship right now, this is definitely your person wanting to stabilize things further, because the Page of Coins is that stability, and with the Four of Wands they want to stabilize things but still allow passion to be present. It's almost like enjoying things but at the same time having them be stable. It's like, just enjoying you, enjoying your company, enjoying this relationship, enjoying the adventure of the two of you together, while at the same time having this to be sort of stable and a foundation for you to build on. So what they want to build here is also a foundation that you guys can then build upon later on. What about the Temperance energy here, Spirit? What's their energy here? We have the Magician. So yeah, they feel like they're in their power right now. This person knows that they have a strong will. They know that they can get anything they want. And they just feel very determined right now. They feel determined and in their own power right now. Yet at the same time, they're not forcing anything. With the Temperance, they're being stable. They're seeing how things evolve and move within the next days and weeks between the two of you, or months for some of you even. But yeah, like they're just sort of vibing, seeing where this road is taking them. They know what they want. So with the Magician, this is a very very strong person in terms of their mind. So they're very decisive. They know what they want. There's a very strong feeling of them having very strong boundaries in terms of what they want and what they don't want, and what they're expecting and what they don't want to expect at all. So like there is this sort of certain strong energy around them in regards to what they are accepting within their field at this time, and what they are disregarding at this time. And also this is the type of person who gets what they want. So if their eyes on something, they're going to get it, and that's their energy towards you at this time as well. Like they're very patient. This is not a person who's going to rush into anything as well. They're very, very patient, but also they don't let go. They're patient, just slowly moving towards things, but they don't let go of their vision. They don't let go of what they are wanting. They're sort of very, I want to say strong, but it's not really the energy of strength. It's just like that, strong mind, strong will that I've started off this card with. They might also be dabbling with some tarot. That's just for those of you who feel like this resonates with your person, but this is going to resonate for like a small portion of you, a small percentage of you. But for some of you, your person could be dabbling into some spiritual topics, the occult, might be getting tarot readings, or might be doing tarot for themselves. If you feel like that vibes with your person, that is your message. So the Ace of Wands, clarifying that, please, Spirit, for group number one's person. What are their current feelings? Clarifying, thank you. Wow, yes, okay. So I feel like this person has been burned before when it comes to their passion. Or maybe they have been burned before within this relationship when it comes to their passion. We have the Tower reversed here, which is an energy of their having had been like this unexpected change that has occurred. So I feel like this person really had a bit of a tower moment, like a bit of a destruction, a bit of an upheaval in regards to you that was very passionate, that was a very passionate upheaval or a very passionate shift in energy inside of them. Spirit is saying Kundalini awakening as well has happened for some of you. Okay, so for some of you, your person has had like a huge energetic shift occur within them, and this is already past, by the way. So with the Tower energy here, this is something that is passing, or is, you know, is something that has been, and there are still, you know, little echoes of this energy present within their field. Yet this energy is slowly passing and sort of transmuting itself, alchemizing itself out of their system right now, and, you know, through that creating change constantly. So this person is constantly in the midst of change due to this attraction, this magnetic attraction, this desire that they have felt towards you, right? This desire was something that has, let's say, inspired them to transform. It has caused an upheaval within them and created a lot of shifts within their lives as well. So yeah, like they're still in the process of this, is what they want to say, what the higher self wants to say. They're still in the process of this. Yet it is slowly like letting go, like going away. But this going away, this is very slow and gradual as well. Right. So strength. Clarifying strength. Woo! Love. So this person feels love for you. They want to build something with you. The eight of coins. We also do have the four of coins showing up here. So they are possibly holding back still. The Ace of Cups, of course, being the ultimate betrayal of a love connection, wanting a new beginning in love, wanting a new vital beginning here as well. So there are a lot of new beginnings here, also with the Page of Coins present. There's this focus towards exploring new avenues with you, new beginnings, seeing where else this can go. But with the Four of Cups here, this person is still holding back and withholding a little bit. It's almost like that energy of asceticism where you're not allowing yourself to overindulge. And that's precisely why, you know, the Tower moment is here as well. This person right now knows that they cannot allow themselves to overindulge. Pardon the motorbike in the background. For some of you, that was a sign last time it happened. But yeah, like this person knows that they cannot overindulge in you, overindulge in this love, because they're afraid of another shift like this to happen in their lives, and they know they don't have the capabilities to fully be able to process this or to go through another shift so quickly. So what's happening here is they want to take things slow, take things easy, work on this relationship slowly and see where it's going, see where it's taking them, see where it's processing itself forward. We have the energy of the Eight of Coins here, which is also this person focusing on their physical world at this time, their health, finances, their job, their career, their purpose, you know, what they want to build in life. They're focusing on this at this time. So I promised you guys also oracle cards. So let's see. Let's get a couple of oracle cards out here. So Spirit, please, for group number 1, what else wants to be said here? We have family. They're focusing a lot on their family, their childhood family right now. For some of you, they are healing some wounds, but also they're saying they want to start a family with you, or they want to endeavor towards having a deeper connection to you and your family, or, you know, just starting your family together, your own family together. And they want to be more connected in that way. We have life purpose. Yeah, with that Eight of Coins, this person is definitely focusing on themselves a bit here with the life purpose, their career. They're trying to understand better what they should be doing. They are also saying you are a huge inspiration here. When it comes to them and their life purpose, you are an inspiration to them. Okay, so what else? We have truth. They want to align deeper with a sense of truth here, and when they are ready, they do want to talk to you more about what their sense of truth is here, and just clarify certain things about what they've wanted to communicate or wanted to say previously that they haven't told you really, or haven't gotten around to sharing yet with you. This is a byproduct of the Tower moment, and I feel like this person also, for some of you, really wants to share their desire with you, yet at the same time they're not ready. They know they're not ready yet. With the Tower reverse, they're not ready to do that, and that's why they're also withholding here, because they know that if they're going to go in it, they could lose this balance that they do have with Temperance at this time. And we have finding. They're so happy they have found you in their life. They're very grateful for you. You're like a breath of fresh air for this person. You align them and connect them deeper to joy and love, which is important for the life purpose here. You have this certain joyful, pleasant energy about you that they really, enjoy, that they really, really enjoy being a part of. So let's see what else. Healing. So yeah, this person is saying that they're healing and that they're ready for new beginnings. So this healing is literally just a confirmation for the Tower here. We have ready for new beginnings. Starting to get ready towards the new beginnings. They do want to clarify that, okay? We have home. You feel like home to them. And they want to commit to you. So commitment is coming through here as well. So yeah, they want to be more deeply committed to you, and you feel like home to them. They also want to create home with you, like a sense of home, a sense of being together with someone. They want to create that with you. You're also strongly empowering them at this time, and they are, simultaneously also empowering themselves at this time here, and they're looking for answers is what they're saying. A lot is currently still unclear to this person with this answers energy. This to me feels like Albus Dumbledore energy. And for those of you who are Harry Potter fans or have watched Harry Potter or are familiar with that, you know the way he is. He's sort of very subtle. He doesn't tell you the precise answer often. He's like witty. He's like, yeah, you can go in that direction, see what comes up for you over there. Oh, we shouldn't talk about this, but nudge, nudge, there's that answer over there maybe that you need to go exploring over there. And it's like that type of unclear answer that they are being given from the universe. So it's almost like the universe is answering this person in an Albus Dumbledore fashion, which is what the universe does anyway, often. Sort of like these unclear little signs that they're often quite confused about, but still they are finding more clarity as they go on. We also do have fertility here for you guys. So your person is very drawn to you, very connected to you. They might again want a family with you. They might want children. I feel like children are definitely wanting to be born out of this relationship. So just be safe and protect yourself if you don't want that. Also, animals are on the bottom of the deck, so animals could be involved in this relationship somehow. Maybe you have a family of animals. Maybe you guys have talked about animals. Maybe there's just something about animals that connects the two of you. We have clarity on the bottom. So finding clarity is this person's energy overall, and again strength coming back here. So this is where I'm going to finish this off. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for connecting, my darlings. I want to just quickly give you I guess a card of guidance or like an affirmation here from the Super Attractor. Just let's see what wants to come through for group number 1. Please, Spirit, what's their affirmation right now? Just a bit of guidance so that I don't just leave you without anything here. Right, so this one, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. So yeah, Spirit is saying here, don't give up, don't let go, keep going on slowly. Progress looks different every single day, so just keep going. Just keep swimming, like Dory from Nemo. This card is literally like just keep swimming, swimming, swimming energy, right? You also do have a card saying, when I'm in a state of appreciation, I'm in vibrational alignment with my true love nature. Yes, appreciating yourself, appreciating your person, appreciating the connection, appreciating the good, the bad, the ugly of this relationship is really going to align you with the lessons and the blessings that this connection ultimately wants to offer you, that this person ultimately wants to offer you as well. So, my darlings, this is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your energy. If you're inspired to book a personal tarot reading, you can book a reading through my website or through my email address. All the information on readings and what I offer and the time, everything, the prices, it's all listed on my website. So do check that out before you send me an email. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to check out Patreon if you want to connect to additional videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with someone that you love. And I'll see you all in the future videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys so very much. Blessings to you all and much love. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2, welcome here to your reading today. So if you have picked the Sun card with the crab, this is going to be your reading for what are their current feelings. So let's get into it. Right, so we have the Sun showing up. I feel like this person is trying to just flesh out how wonderful they are for you. I feel like they like to hoard things. Like they like to, I don't mean to say that they're a hoarder, but it just feels like this person likes to have a lot of things. Like, for example, a lot of plastic bags just in case you might need them, or like they might have a lot of boxes just because they might need them. It's that type of energy here. Or they maybe just have a lot of some specific material or some specific niche thing, like, I don't know, a lot of makeup, for example. Or this could also go for me. I have a lot of tarot cards and a lot of oracle cards. So in this way, I feel like this person, you know, could just have a lot of things that could let you know that this is your person. If not, if this doesn't resonate, no worries, you know, this is still your group. So the Wheel of Fortune is coming through for you guys as well, for your person's current energy. Oh, I'm just hearing things are changing, things are coming. It's almost like it's coming, it's coming. So we have the Two of Swords here as well. We have the Hierophant, the world's greatest boss. On the back there, makes me think of Office. Right, interesting. There is a feeling of a standstill here, to be quite frank with you. We have the Six of Coins here as well. So this person feels like they're at a standstill, yet they love the energetic exchange between the two of you. This person loves interacting with you. They love hanging out with you. They love doing everything with you. And they enjoy your company a great deal. You're very fun to hang out with. They really, you know, enjoy you. They have fun with you. They love interacting with you. Even if you don't agree on something, they still love the discussions that you guys are having. Yet I feel like just with all three of these major arcanas, and then the Two of Swords here in the middle, and also, yeah, just, you know, we do have the Six of Coins here. Yeah, the Six of Coins just does talk about this beautiful exchange of energy that exists. I'm not seeing a lot of action here, however. So this feels like this person is like put still at this time. Also with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Hierophant being here, almost like coddling the Two of Swords energy. Just feels like they are put in a specific place right now, like oh, I sort of started doing things with my ring. It could be something like a type of commitment that they're with someone else. Just sort of started fidgeting here with my ring. This person could be in a commitment with someone else, with a person, or with a job, with a career, with their other self. For example, if they're in two minds about something with the Two of Swords, what they could be for some of you. But overall, just the overall energy here is a standstill. There is not a lot of movement here. Like often I'm seeing like quite a dynamic energy. This reading does not have a very dynamic energy to it. It does have a beautiful playfulness with the sun. It does have awareness with the sun. It does have a lot of like enjoyment. This person loves to coexist with you. They love to co-create with you, within the physical, but there is not much else present here. So I do want to clarify these cards before I go make any assumptions. But yeah, like they just don't know how to proceed, really. I feel like their plans didn't necessarily go according to how they have planned things out. Maybe you didn't react the way that they planned things out, so they're a bit confused right now. I feel like this energy has been present here a lot, where lately, especially like in the last couple of readings, there's been this energy of your person being like, I'm going to see what happens next. And that's again present with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, I don't know where this is going, I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to just be here and see what happens next, see what the universe throws at me, see what people I meet, see how this person, meaning you, group number 2, reacts to me. I'm just going to see what happens. That's the energy that they're in right now. And yeah, like they don't know which road to go down on. Like at a crossroads, they're at a crossroads here. The Hecate energy wants to sort of come in a bit, or just wants to connect to this reading a little bit. Yeah, like this person needs to have an insight, needs to have a profound insight, and to have that they literally need to go down to their own shadow realms, which is why Hecate is showing up here. They need to tap into their shadows, the things that they don't want to see about themselves, precisely with the Two of Swords here, to be able to know what to do next. Because they're also, the Hecate energy is present here. So she's saying that they're also like keeping you in this standstill energy because they are not willing to work on themselves. Wow, that's quite just, to the point. Yeah, like this person is not willing to look at certain things that they have disowned about themselves, denied about themselves. They literally, to put it very simple, though, they don't feel like doing shadow work at this time. And they don't even maybe know how to do shadow work for some of you. And they're just keeping themselves in this immovable space, and also sort of having you in this immovable space with them. What Spirit is also saying here is that you are your own independent person and you can change things on your own. So if this person is making you feel like you're stuck, that's for those of you who are stuck. If this is making you feel like you're stuck, you can make action, you can do stuff. You are your own sovereign, independent person, and you can make your own choices. You don't have to wait for them. You can take matters into your own hands, right? And it's going to be very good for you as well. Good for your like evolvement. It's time to accept the situation. The Five of Cups energy reversed. So it's time to accept the situation. It's time to accept the difficulty that's been here, and sort of move on with what you can do, and the things that you can shift, and the things that you can influence. Like literally, this is time to take this reading. This is about taking matters into your own hands here. You can call on Hecate to help you. You can also do a meditation with Hecate, for example, if some of you resonate with that. She's very good. She's very awesome. She's going to show you what you need to see. So let's see, Spirit. What about the Sun? Ooh. Wanting to be an emperor, but hiding the emperor. This person wants to be the masculine energy for you. They do want to take action, okay. But actually they are still healing something. They're very heartbroken at this time as well. This could be something that has been happening for a while within their life. Some type of heartbreak moment has occurred that they haven't gotten through yet, or that they haven't focused on yet, that they haven't healed yet. This is why they're at a standstill as well, because they haven't healed something and they're literally running away from this energy. They're running away from healing something, from looking at the pain. They are running away from their own pain. Okay, we have the King of Coins reversed. Yeah, they're not in their own power right now. With the King of Coins coming through here, the King of Pentacles reversed. It's just that energy of someone who is not willing to step up, someone who is not grounded at this time, someone who can't give you a sense of stability. This is a person who is quite ungrounded, not really stable. They feel like they might be overindulging in certain things or in certain aspects of their life at this time as well. And they're focusing on outside circumstances too much here, which is precisely what we were talking about before, about this person really feeling like they need to just see what happens externally. So they're not taking things in their own hands. Again, they're not focusing on what they can do. They're almost like looking outside and looking out at the outer circumstance, and also looking at you to see what you're going to do next, so that they can kind of sort of follow and know where they stand a bit more because of your actions, or what your actions are going to be. They're going to then be able to decide a bit more what they want to do. But right now this person is just, not in a very practical, stable place to be able to do anything. Let's clarify the Two of Swords, Spirit. Ooh, Justice. Okay, so there's a need to make things right. There is a need to balance things out between the two of you. There has been a certain unequal exchange of energy here between the two of you that is called into purity at this time, that is called into sort of being processed through at this time. So whilst on the outside world you guys sort of seem okay, everything is well on the outside world. If someone were to be looking at your relationship, they would be like, okay, this is fine. But I feel like internally here there have been major shifts, things that they have not healed, things that maybe you have not healed if you resonate with this energy as well. If you're denying, disowning something like a painful process or like a heartbreak, or just, if you feel like you need to dive deeper into some shadow work as well, this is also your message here, group number 2. But for your person overall, it's like putting the scales right. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of making things right and just bringing a sense of equilibrium and harmony back to this relationship. Also, this means them putting themselves right in terms of the balance of the masculine and feminine energies, because right now this person is not in a wonderful, beautiful masculine energy, and that goes for both female, male, and everything in between, or everything outside of that spectrum. Your person is not in a divine masculine energy. They're not in that energy of action, taking ownership of their own actions, holding space for anyone else. They might not even know how to properly do that, right? Well, we have strength here. So Spirit is saying that they are trying. They're still trying to focus on this. They're still trying to be better. And they're still trying to be honest towards you and to come through correctly, or to just communicate things more precisely as they can. So there's this feeling of they are doing their best, but they're at the same time running away from what really needs to happen, what really needs to be looked at. So there's like this, just in between energy present here, where they are on one level doing a lot, but they're not doing anything on the level that actually would count here, and that would actually shift the energy profoundly for both of you, to sort of get you both out of a funk. So it just feels like there's a funky energy here, and you're both in this funk together, just because you're both sort of waiting for the other person to do something. And I feel like just with that Hecate energy, you need to take matters into your own hands. Group number 2, of course, if you can, given the circumstances of this relationship and the outside circumstances, because there could be also something going on here within the outside world that is, impacting this profoundly, and, just not allowing maybe for this to process through very easily. So there could be, other circumstances at play, like blockages in this relationship, just differences between the two of you as well in terms of culture. Maybe you're living in different continents. Maybe there's like, long distance feeling here. For some of you, you could also be in a relationship where you work together, or there's like a shift in status, power, whatever it is, age gap, whatever it is, you guys, it is influencing this as well, possibly for some of you. So let's see, the 6 of coins, clarifying that one. The Ace of Coins, they don't want anything new at this time. I'm not ready for anything new. I'm not ready to do anything else at this time. This person is already under a lot of pressure, so they're not ready for new beginnings. Right now, we have the 9 of Wands energy here on the bottom of the deck, which is just them being like, I can't handle anything else. Like, this is already too much for me. I can't cope with anything else right now, right? So we're going to see what else wants to come through with the tarot. So overall, in terms of signs, we have Leo energy, Jupiter is here. Also Taurus, Leo again, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus over here. Also Libra, Leo energy coming through. A lot of Leo energy. So yeah. Let's see, you guys. Let's see what else wants to come through here. We have animals. So animals could be a connector between the two of you. I'm hearing that some of you could have similar spirit guides, especially animal spirit guides could be, similar species. Or maybe there's a particular animal that you have talked about recently. That this is basically just a confirmation that this is your group if you resonate with animals within this relationship in some way. Or if you guys have had a conversation about animals recently. We have psychic abilities. You guys are very psychically connected. I'm hearing literally your wounds are my wounds. So this person's wounds are your wounds as well. That's why there is such a strong magnetic attraction between the two of you as well, because you are supposed to heal your own wounds. Facilitated through this relationship or through this connection or through this person. So yeah, this is also why it's not easy. This is why there's this stuckness, because you're both sort of getting ready to face what you need to face. So on some level, the stuckness that we're talking about just now is also, just something that is going to come when you are both ready. And till you're not ready, it's not going to come. So it's just about being ready to look at certain things, being ready to face certain things, being ready to comprehend certain things with your own awareness. And, it's going to come when it comes, and it's going to come forward when you are both ready to see it and look at it and process it. So I feel like you shouldn't be too hard on yourselves here with this. But if you do want to shift, Hecate definitely can help you with that. What else do we have here? Willpower, yeah. You have the willpower and the strength to lighten your load at this time. There's a lot of willpower here. Also, your person does have a lot of willpower. There's a focus here towards trust, self-trust, trusting oneself to make the right decision, and also well-being. There's a focus here on connecting to oneself and making things easier with well-being. Just a focus on being able to get through the difficulty, especially like with the Three of Swords being here. You know, the Three of Swords is like there's no sugarcoating this type of energy. The Three of Swords is sadness, pain, loss, betrayal, grief, loneliness, upheaval, and also feelings of rejection. So I feel like your person is trying to possibly run away from that into the state of well-being, or they're trying to take care of themselves with this well-being whilst feeling all this heaviness. So what else? Courage. Okay, beautiful. So we do have empowering cards here and there. So I feel like there is definitely, you know, hope. There is definitely a focus on this moving somewhere. Like this person definitely wants to move this somewhere, but they're not going to do it till they're ready. What else? Travel. There's maybe a feeling of wanting to travel somewhere to gain an insight. Maybe that's also something that you need to hear here. Travel might be involved in some way for the two of you. Again, this could be a connection that is maybe in two different states or across the ocean even. We also have forgiveness and financial health. So this person is focusing on their financial health at this time. With the King of Coins reversed, they could have had trouble with finances recently, or finances could have been an issue a little bit recently. So they are trying to really focus on this right now and prioritizing this right now for you guys. And also we have forgiveness. So this person is focused on forgiveness, forgiving themselves and forgiving you, forgiving the situation that you both have found yourself in. What I'm hearing is also it's not our fault. It's not our fault. But it's our choice and our need to make things right. It's like it's your choice to fix this, and it's your like purpose to fix this is what's coming through. But it's not your fault. You are not to blame for what has been happening. You're not to blame, but you do need to fix it. You need to take ownership of it, or we need to take ownership of it, is what Spirit is saying. So, my darlings, let's see what's the guidance for you here. Let's see what's the guidance for you in regards to this person right now for group number 2, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Okie so for this one came out first. So we have here, my super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith in love, and the joy I put out. With this card specifically, Spirit wants you to connect more deeply to meditation, especially to the breath and the exhale and inhale. Yeah, like you have to, what Spirit is guiding you towards is meditation, especially meditation in the form of Vipassana, where you are focusing on your breath. So the way that you're inhaling and exhaling, whether it's in your nose, the way that you feel the nose area, you know, as you inhale and exhale the breath, or the belly area. This is going to allow you to gain some distance from your feelings, but also be able to see your feelings from a different perception, from a different perspective. And therefore, it's going to allow you deeper with love, with joy. And you're going to be able to put a lot more joy out as a result of this as well. So we have here, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. Yes, that inner sense of quiet, that is meditation. And that energy, like making a dedicated time for meditation each and every day. I feel like this needs to be routine for you guys. For you guys, like, I'm not kidding, this needs to be a routine. you need to make this like a staple routine, like 10 minutes at least in the morning, and maybe throughout the day 10 minutes, and then at nighttime 10 minutes, so that you stay grounded, so that you stay in this sort of more of a 5D perception of reality, this more of a detached perception of what is going on around you, especially if you're around this person. You need that to be able to see more clearly what's going on around you, and also it's going to make your relationships run more smoothly. You're going to be more connected to people, and you're going to be more open to people. And also new opportunities are coming in as a result of this. It's going to be much easier to co-create with people. But you guys need this foundation of a daily meditation. This is like a must. This is like sleeping. This is like drinking water. This is like, going to the bathroom for you guys. Literally, it's that important, right? So I'm calling you into this practice. So as soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power towards what I want precisely, and this is the outcome. This is what meditation is going to give you. You're literally going to be able to see the light in the dark corners, and you're going to be able to redirect your power towards what you want. Your daily practice of meditation is going to put you in an empowered state, which is where you need to be at this time. And through this, you're shifting your person's energy as well. Okay? You're manifesting a better future for the two of you by doing this. They're going to be influenced by your energy 100%, right? So just know that this is done, it's happening, and you're doing this for yourself, but also for other people within your life. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your beautiful, beautiful energy. My darling group number 2. Appreciating you so very much. In case you're interested in or inspired to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can check out all the things that I offer on my website. The link is down below. I've recently added a couple of new ways of doing things, so if you're interested in checking that out, the link is below. You can book through my website or through my email address. And yeah, that's basically it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you want to share something. Let me know how this was for you. Share this video with someone that you love. And if you want more videos, check out Patreon as well. And I'll see you guys soon in one of my future videos. Hope you have a beautiful day, and see you guys very, very soon. Blessings to you all. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3, welcome to your reading. So if you have picked the 9 of Cups card over here, this is going to be your reading today for what are they currently feeling towards you. So I'm hearing I've got the power, that I don't know, it's old, it's an old song, like and there's that part where I've got the power. That's what's coming through here. So I feel like your person overall feels very empowered in regards to you, in regards to this relationship right now. We're going to see what else wants to come through here. But yeah, they feel very empowered. They feel like they know what they want and they're ready to go after it. So the 9 of Cups is coming through here. Almost like they are ready to fulfill all their desires. Everything that they're wishing for, everything that they're desiring, they're ready to fully fulfill it. Here we have the Fool coming through as well for you guys. So ready for some type of new beginning. Okay, this person also feels like they want to start a fight with you. It feels like they enjoy fighting with you, or they enjoy arguing with you. I feel like I want to clarify this to just gain more perspective on this, but I feel like this person just overall enjoys communicating with you a great deal. So the 5 of Swords is coming through for you guys. And also we have the Chariot here and the Queen of Coins coming through. So Chariot energy over here, Cruella de Vil energy, and also the energy, okay, wow, that's just very clumsily put, the energy of the Queen of Coins over here. All right, so this person, their feelings towards you are those of respect. So this person really, really respects you. You empower them on some level, but they also don't mind like arguing with you. So that's an interesting one here with the Five of Swords. It's like they like arguing with you, and it's nothing bad, it's nothing personal here. They just enjoy it. They just, what I'm getting here is that they enjoy when you get passionate about something, or when you feel passionately about something. This person just enjoys that a great deal. So that's where their energy is at right now. They want to move this forward with the Chariot and with the Fool energy. They want to move this forward. They want a new beginning. They want something spontaneous to happen here. They're not really thinking far ahead though. So this person feels like they're speeding towards what it is that they're wanting, but they're not really looking where they are going. So that's something that's coming through just as an observation from the higher realms. This person is literally going down a cliff. They don't know they're going there. But they're enjoying themselves. So it's like, from their perspective, it's like, it's all Gucci, you know, 2 thumbs up, it's all Gucci here with me. Spirit's like, it's all Armani with me as well. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe that makes sense for some of you, or just, you know, this is a confirmation for some of you, whatever it is. I'm hearing that song made you look like I could have my Gucci on, I could wear my Louis Vuitton, things like that. So maybe again, that's a confirmation for you guys. Maybe you've been talking about this, or maybe you've been listening to this song. Whatever it is, this person wants to take action. They're struggling to be in a stable place around all of this though. They respect you a great deal. They think very highly of you with the Queen of Coins. They find you nourishing. They find you a respectable person. There's a great deal of like a sense of honor that they bestow upon you here. They feel like you have you're a great treasure in their lives, literally, is what's coming through here. So the Nine of Cups energy is them sort of really empowering themselves to go after what it is that they're wanting. What I'm getting here is a little bit of bulldozing with the Five of Swords, like they're bulldozing their way through towards something. They don't mind conflict. So this person feels like they are a disagreeable type of person when it comes to, you know, the big five psychological test, you know, the ocean. So openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, when it comes to agreeableness. And lastly, that's neuroticism. I feel like this person is quite low on the neurotic scale here, but they are also they are also just quite low on agreeableness. So they're not a very agreeable person. They like to do what they consider to be good, and they really like to follow their own drum, or go to the beat of their own drum here. So let's see what else wants to come through. We have Cancer energy, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn over here as well. Let's clarify these cards. So clarifying the Nine of Cups for group number 3's person, please, Spirit. What's going on here? What are their feelings here towards them? What are their current feelings right now? They literally are saying that they want to start a fight with you. They just like you when you get heated up. They like you. They're speeding forward to a new adventure with you. They're very, very excited about what is to come in the future between the two of you here with this Three of Wands energy, with this sort of adventurous energy, adventurous spirit type of vibe. You know, they're really like, ooh, what's next? What's next for us? What new project? What can we work on together? They're very excited for what is to come, what new like adventure awaits you, what new achievements await you out there. This person is quite interested in doing things with you here. So you know, they really want to speed towards that. This is what makes them feel empowered as well. This sort of feeling towards, ooh, what is next? What is to come next? So let's tap into the Fool energy. What about the Fool energy? About them, there was a motorbike going through there in the distance. So again, that might be a sign for some of you. Let's see, clarifying the Fool, please, Spirit, clarifying the Fool for group number 3's person. Okie dokie. So the Four of Cups, they feel like they're withholding their emotions from you a little bit. Like they are trying to be moderate with how much time they spend with you. Let's clarify this as well a bit more. Yeah, like they're trying to take it slow. We have the Seven of Coins, the Seven of Pentacles. This person, even though they're excited and trusting and excited for new beginnings and they're all about going for it, they still feel like it's okay to be a little bit more moderate when it comes to all these things, to sort of have like these certain boundaries up in regards to these issues. So with the Seven of Pentacles here, what is coming through here is a certain planning of how to move this forward, how to approach you within the relationship, how to be emotionally involved within the relationship with you as well. So they're mindful of where they're going, but I feel like they're not, really maybe putting this into practice, because the Fool energy, the Fool is like, I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to do whatever I feel is best in a given moment. It's got a very spontaneous, like, happy-go-lucky attitude about it. I'm just going to go. I'm going to have this new beginning. I'm going to follow my vibe wherever my vibe takes me. I feel like their head is often like, but we need to plan about certain things and we need to know how to approach group number 3 here. But I feel like this person just often acts on the spot. And they're currently also just going through the motion, and like literally they're going to act on the spot, even though they feel like they need to have some type of like points or some type of bullet points that they need to go through. I feel like that is somewhere in the back of their mind here. Like, like look at these two, like Kronk's angel and Kronk's devil. Like these two are on the back of their head. But there's this is still the energy of, I'm just going to follow my gut, and they're thinking a lot about you is what I'm getting here with the Fool, but they're also getting lost in that thinking, and they're taking action regardless of what their thoughts are indicating. It's almost like, there's a breakage here, and their feet are going in one direction. I was like, phew, and their mind is here just like processing things inside of this area, but the feet are almost like a separate energy from the body, and the feet are going in a specific direction. And that's really just putting your person in a perspective. So the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, group number 3. Why do they like conflict here? Why do they want to start fights? Because they feel this internal just instability. They feel like internally they are not balanced. Let's get a bit more here. Why? The Six of Swords, they are ready to start on a new chapter within their lives, a new way of thinking, a new way of behaving. And I feel like this is causing a bit of friction with how they used to do things in the past. So I feel like this person wants to take this to a new chapter, wants to behave towards you differently, and wants to like hone in on and practice and train themselves to be someone who can make this work. Yet that is still creating some type of trouble, some type of internal trouble for this person. And that's why they kind of want to start fights with you. They kind of want to talk through things and talk about things that you two are in conflict about. Just so that they can start on a new chapter with you, and so that they can clear this out of their field, their energetic field. For some of you, it could be that this person is currently having a lot of chaos and a lot of like, I want to say trouble within the physical world as well. So they could be facing a lot of like difficulty or like a lot of instability, a lot of frustration within their external environment with the Five of Wands as well. And that's why they're sort of having that in their field, and they feel like they need to process that through, and they like to talk to you. So I feel like that energy, they tend to bring that energy, quote unquote, home to you, right? So if they've been starting fights, or if they've been I want to say unreasonable. It's because things are shifting internally for them, and also because they're trying to process through some of these energies that are sort of anchored in to them because of their environment and the influence from their environment. So yeah, but they also enjoy your passion. That's what's coming through here. They enjoy how heated you become, or when you get angry. They like that. Even though me saying that on some level it's okay, but it can also be toxic. So just be aware of that, if that resonates. So the Chariot, clarifying the Chariot. What are they rushing towards? But also like having a good vibe around with. So what are they going towards, Spirit, with the Chariot? Okay, so they want to move towards stability with you and a better foundation. This one also came through in group number 1. So if you were maybe deciding between group number 1 and 3, maybe go listen to group number 1 as well. There might be messages there for you, because this person wants to establish a foundation with you, a stable foundation with you. And I'm just laughing because of this and these cards. It's just like, yeah, we want a stable foundation, but how are we going to achieve that? Group number 3's person. Okay, so Queen of Coins, clarifying the Queen of Coins. Anything else here, clarifying the Queen of Coins? Ooh, okay, what do we have here? Okay, so the 9 of Swords reverse. So they're trying not to fall into worry or fall into anxiety around you. We have the 3 of Swords here reversed as well. So what is coming through is that this person is trying to heal. This person is trying to heal themselves and heal their relationship right now towards you, towards themselves. They're really focused on, I feel like, releasing pain, healing after trauma, overcoming any difficulty that maybe was present there before, and also they're anchoring in forgiveness for the 2 of you. Especially, if you guys have had a certain fight, or if there was certain conflictual energy here. I do feel like there were certain conflicts here. With the 5 of Swords being here, there definitely were, conflicts here, or like maybe blame. Maybe this person blamed themselves as well, or, they were judging themselves harshly. As a result of this, there might have been, some conflicts, arguments, hostility, things like that were a part of this relationship before. They want to anchor in something new, anchor in a new energy. So they're trying to recover from this difficulty, have a breakthrough here as well. They definitely see a light at the end of the tunnel, and they're trying to release worry, heal trauma, and also face their fears, like with the power of their mind, literally the power of their mind. Here, using the power of the mind, but at the same time, watch where you're going, Crunk. Watch where you're going. You're walking down the hill, right? So, yeah, they don't want to sweep things under the rug anymore is what's coming through here as well. With the 5 of Swords, this person's not about sweeping things under the rug anymore. We also do have the energy of the Chariot here, which is, mastery of themselves. So mastery of themselves to create a better foundation. That's what they are wanting. That's what their intention is. They want to move ahead. They want speed. They want action. They want victory. And they overall want to be mentally in control as well, right? So those are their wishes. Now, in regards to how they are executing this, that's a bit of another story, because, on some level, they're doing fine. They're taking action, they're shifting things around, they're shifting energy, which is good. They're shifting their mental processes towards things, which are good as well, but they're also bringing through a lot of like chaos, let's say, and a lot of just a lot of this instability, energetic instability, let's say, within the relationship. So you don't really know where you stand with them at this time. as they're doing or moving through this energy. So let's get you guys some oracle cards here as well. Let's get you some oracle cards. So let's see now. We have finding. They're so grateful they have you. This person feels blessed that they have found you, that they have you in their lives. They're really, really grateful for you. You're one of a kind, is what I'm hearing. So very grateful. You fill their heart with joy. But on some level, you also make them want to be like, ah. And that's because of this. That's because of the Five of Wands, internal Five of Wands energy that they have not processed through yet, or, you know, a break up or pain that they have not released yet. That's still a part of the energetic body. So it's like starting fights because of that, mostly. So let's see what else. We have truth. They want to align deeper with the truth. I'm hearing you are my mirror. You help me see myself more fully. You are my mirror. You see me. You help me see me more clearly. We have happiness. Yeah, like this person is very happy with you. Really bring up a lot of joy, love. Yeah, you just make them feel joyful. You make them feel happy. You make them feel loved. You make them feel serene, connected. What else do we have here? They feel sort of spiritually connected to you with spirit guide here. This person might sometimes feel like you're their spirit guide as well. Like you have a lot of wisdom. You might be wise beyond your age. They also have been having dreams of you. They've been connecting with you in the dream world. What else? They feel a bit of like an etheric connection to you. Let's see what else. Well-being. All right, so this person is trying to focus on their well-being, but they're trying to focus on your well-being simultaneously to theirs. And where the conflict arises here is this person wanting to sort of fit it all together, like wanting you to be well and also wanting themselves to be well. So they're sort of wanting to bring it all together. And that's what they're struggling with here with well-being. So let's see what else is here. We have travel. They want to travel with you. What I'm noticing here is also like this woman feels like it's like she's pregnant. So I feel like there's a possibility of you guys having a child together or just creating some type of new project or new energy together. In case you're having, you know, sexual relations, do make sure that you're protecting yourself here, because it does feel like you guys are going places. This travel, this is not necessarily about traveling with this person. This is about going to a different place. Like you are ascending, you're moving to another place, another energetic structure of a relationship is sort of being anchored into this time-space reality for you guys at this time. I hope that makes sense. So overall, you are moving to a different way of having a relationship with this person, practically speaking. There's going to be a different way with which you're approaching each other, with how you're thinking about each other in the future. What else? Closure. There's also going to be closure between the two of you as a result of moving to a different space here. This reading just went in a particular direction. We're asking about their feelings, right? So what do they want, Spirit? What are they feeling here? They're feeling like they are reaching a sense of closure within their lives, but also in a particular dimension with you. Like they're reaching a certain closure of a particular way of having a relationship with you, and they're moving to a new way of having a relationship with you with this travel card, right? So that's what's coming through here. Closure of one relationship dynamic and an opening of another relationship dynamic here between the two of you. And also dreams. Yes, like dreams are a big part of this. This person has been dreaming about you a lot. Let's see what else. We have inspiration. You're a huge inspiration for this person also. Also a huge inspiration for their career, right? So you inspire them. You inspire their creativity as well on another level, right? So let us see what guidance wants to come through here. They're super grateful for you because of your influence on their career and their inspiration and their ability to create here as well. But also you inspire them to be a better person. Like you're present in their lives. It's inspiring them to be a better person. It's inspiring them towards joy, towards happiness, towards truth, towards well-being, towards also taking you as a part of them, which is something that they are, struggling with a little bit, but they are trying their best to sort of make sure that you are taken care of within the relationship as well, that you feel good within this relationship or within this connection. So they're trying to sort of manifest that and work on that. Right, so group number 3, what is your guidance? Your guidance is I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. You are asked to slow down, especially if some of the energy that we've just talked about is resonating with you as your own way of being or behaving. It's important to slow down, to listen to your own rhythm, to tune into yourself more, to tune into your emotions more here, to just, allow yourself more rhythm in your life, like different phases coming through, like phases of the moon, for example. Also make joy a priority in your life right now, regardless of what this means for you. This relationship, make joy a priority in your life. The card that's coming to you here is this beautiful one, and this one says, when I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movements will form, right? So you are literally asked, and your guidance here is the old shamanic saying of follow your joy. Follow your joy. Whatever brings you joy, follow that energy. And if it shifts along the way, follow it again. Follow joy. No, don't settle yourself on an idea, on a project of something that quote unquote needs to be done. What needs to be done is just you following your joy, because that's going to align you with exactly where you need to be. That's going to align you with your purpose, with the people who are meant to be in your life, with the lessons that you're supposed to learn as a soul and as a human being. And it's going to make your life so full of inspiration, happiness, and almost like you're living your dream life as well, right? So trust yourself, follow your joy, and go for it. One more card, please, group number. For group number 3, please, guidance, please. Spirit for group number 3, please. Thank you. So directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. Yes, right. So it's important that you know that what you focus on, you create. So if you're focusing on something negative, you're creating more of that in your reality. If you're focusing on what is positive, you're creating more of that in your reality. So with this card is asking you to be mindful of what you are focusing on and where you're directing your focus, where you're directing your awareness throughout the day. This is asking you to become more aware of your thoughts on a daily basis, to sort of tap in every now and then to your thoughts, almost like do a little bit of an alarm for yourself, to sort of tap into yourself and be like, oh, what was I thinking about just now? You can also do that on your phone, almost like little reminders to sort of tune into yourself to see what you're thinking about. So just so you sort of learn to direct your thoughts more and more towards what you want to manifest and what you want to focus on and what you want to create as your reality. So thank you so much for tuning in, my beautiful, beautiful darlings. This is when I'm going to finish off this tarot reading. Thank you for sharing your presence and your focus with me here. Hope this gives you some more clarity and guidance, so that you know more fully how to reattune yourself to live the best life that you possibly can live. So if you want to, if you're inspired to book a personal tarot reading to get more deep into certain issues or to gain more clarity about certain things in regards to your person, you can connect to me through my website. The link is below. You can also connect to me through my email. The link is below. All the information all about my services, that's all listed on my website. So make sure to check that out. Also do make sure to check out Patreon for additional things that I offer, and also just additional tarot readings if you're interested in that. Thank you for your beautiful presence. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, as always, as the YouTube mantra goes. And I'll see you all soon in another video. Love you guys so very much. I appreciate you all so very much. I always enjoy sharing and basking in this energy with you. And I'll talk to you very soon in the next videos. Have a beautiful day. Blessings to you all, and sending you all my love and light. Bye. Namaste.